All right, everybody, so it's the big day, closing day. We've gotten to the closing table, or it's a couple of days leading up to the closing of the purchase. So what to expect at that time is you'll get a copy of the closing disclosure, the final CD. That'll be sent out from the bank. Usually you need about 3 days before you can schedule the closing. So there does need to be a grace period from when you've received it to when you can schedule the closing. But what happens during that time is the bank attorney will finalize some of the details, make sure all the numbers are correct. They'll get commission information from the listing agent. All of that will go and take place at that final couple of days, as well as a walkthrough. So tell us about what experience a buyer has when they're purchasing right before closing with you.
Okay, so the final walkthrough is extremely important. That is because we want to make sure that the home is still in the same condition that it was when we went under contract. Now, in most cases, the day of closing, you do get the keys to the home. And other situations, sometimes the seller does need a little bit more time. So there might be more than one final walkthrough. We may have to walk through prior to closing to make sure everything is good. And then we may have to walk through again once they actually get possession of the property. But regardless, it has to happen because we want to make sure that everything is the way it's supposed to be. And if there is an issue, once again, we may have to negotiate, but that's when the attorneys get involved and they make sure that it's fair for both parties. Right. So if you guys are looking to purchase and experience what that closing date is like, feel free to reach out to us. We can explain the entire process to you, and we'd be more than happy to help you as much as possible.